In today's video, I'm sorting out the handle on the Pietta Colt 1851. So these Piettas are pretty amazing for the price, but they're built to a price. Now the one thing that does suffer on them is the handles. Where it meets the brass, it's not finished off great. I think there's different levels of Pietta. You can buy obviously the cheap ones, and then they do a range that's slightly more expensive. I think they're finished slightly better, but this one, it's just quite sharp on there, and it sort of does, because the handles are not that big, you see it gets lost in my hand, but you sort of got to grip it, and I don't know if you can see that on there. It does stick proud of the brass, and it digs into your hand, you know. So today I'm going to take the handle off and we're going to sand it up, get it so it's fitting nice and flush all the way around, and then I'll finish it with some linseed oil. So first job is to see if we can take this off. So I'll get it over here and get a screwdriver on the job. So now we've got that off, we can put it back on. And we can see where the high spots are. So I can just attack those bits with the sander, put the brass back in, and see how we get on. A little bit more on those edges. The corners seem to have rounded off quite nice. Just a little bit more on that one. Just have a little check, slot that back in. It's not going to be perfect because I didn't have a perfect bit of wood to start with, but that feels good in the hand now. Obviously there's the shape of the wood doesn't quite match the shape of the brass, but there's no wood sticking out past the brass now to cut my hand. Well, not cut my hand, but just dig in. So yeah, happy with that. Just wipe off any dust. Just going to let that soak in for a little bit, and then I'll buff it off, and then we'll put a couple of coats on it and see about getting it back together. So there we have it, all done. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Some people won't like the colour. I don't really like the varnish look. As you know, that I did my Benjamin Sheridan, rubbed it all down, got all the old varnish off and linseed oiled it, and I really do like this finish. This isn't perfect. Now, I don't know if you can get replacement handles that would fit better than this. It's not perfect because I wasn't starting out with something that was perfect. I know a lot of people modify these so that they resemble the original, because the original thing's slightly different. But then, as people keep telling me, the 44 caliber version of the 1851 isn't original anyway. I really couldn't give a monkey's whether it's original or not. Historical accuracy. It's just a nice thing to have. It shoots very well. But I just wanted to make it slightly more ergonomic. And it feels better in the hand now. So that's it. We've sorted out the handle on the Pietta 1851 Colt. We're good for a bit of shooting. I won't be doing any shooting today because just because I won't be. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.